shoots, he scores. Tom Dings, 3 goals on the night. I played hockey tonight. It was an actual game because it was the other team's players didn't show up, so we just scrimmaged 3v3. And I played against my team I usually play with. I fucking it's good. It was good. It was fun. It's good, clean fun. I scored on my goalie. That felt good. But I also I had I had 3 breakaways. Oh, I might also add, before I get into the hockey, let me explain what's going on here. My phone was acting up. I didn't get to watch any of the Florida Tampa game live. I don't know shit about it. The only thing I've seen is the THG thumbnail, but it doesn't really tell me much. Maybe it tells me Vasilevsky had a good game, if that could be a prediction. But I haven't seen this. I don't know the score. I'm turning my phone off. My phone's acting crazy, so that's why I didn't have the game on, because I couldn't do shit on it. It was all fucked up for some reason. So I just went to my game and let it fucking chill for a second. But I'm gonna watch it and do some live feedback. So Florida had it, and so I perfectly rewound it to Kucherov falling. I just took a screenshot. Kucherov's falling, and he forks it up right to the Florida winger, like 20 seconds in the game. So that's where I'm starting off at. I'm playing the game. I'm watching it. So yeah, I'll tell you about the horrible thing I did at hockey. Oh fuck! Someone went right over Vasi, cleanly though. Like no one got hurt. Like at fucking my game where this one fucking buffoon just falls on people. That really big guy that hurt me just falls on people. But I had 2 breakaways that I had just missed because I'm not good. I'm not that good at hockey. I'm good at playing defense and like playmaking, but I'm not good at shooting or anything like inept with anything. I like being like a 3rd line, 4th line type of guy. Just like play defense and stay back. But anyway, I fucked up 2 fucking breakaways. They weren't that bad compared to the 3rd one where I took it in. I did like a leg kick or something and I fucked it up. And I just fucking tripped over myself and fell. And then when I got up, my goalie hooked me in the nuts. And then my nuts hurt the rest of the game. So, but I still played good. Like, it was a good night. I had some good plays. I scored some goals. Made some assists. We were really undermanned, so we were like quadruple shifting. Because I didn't want to be the guy to go out. Nick Cousins got hit in the fucking warm-up by Tarasenko. Tarasenko didn't even move because he's a moose. But yeah, like I'm not that good at hockey. I forgot what I was talking about, but I'm not that good at hockey. I know the good plays to make and stuff. I just have to be able to do it. Sometimes I can't do certain shit, or I'm too slow. But I think I held my own tonight against because the kids on my team are pretty good, and there's not that many good people playing where I live. No offense. It's not even just like because I think I'm better than them. It's because back home there's just way more like people that go to power skating and shit like that. But I think Montour got hit from behind by somebody. I didn't see who it was in Tampa. Fucking hate Tampa. They just always get away with shit like that. No penalty or nothing. Scumbags. See, people hate Florida, but it's like they are not. Like they might be like aggressive, like, like an actual team. Oh, go, come on. Fuck. Scrum in front of the neck. Oh, Hedman just punched Kachuk. Kachuk's running away. He's grabbing Kucherov. Stamkos is in the net. Man, Verhaeghe was all had it wide open. That guy just left the puck behind the net. Yeah, that's a lot of dead air. I'm watching the game. I ain't talking. Yeah, I figure I'd try this out because I can. It'd be like Bill Burr commentating over that Miracle at Minneapolis game, whatever the fuck it's called. If Minneapolis is even a place. That's a place, right? It has to be a place. St. Paul, Minneapolis. Home of the Minnesota Twins and the Minnesota Wild. Is Minnesota kind of like do they have? I don't think Minnesota has mountains. Is it like Canada up there? It's got to be like Canada up there. I've never been there. I would like to go. I'd like to go see a Wild game. That'd be cool. But I don't know what else I would fucking do there. Go to the mall. It's literally all I can think about doing if I go there. But of course play shows. Because, oh shit, Stamkos is bleeding in the ear. That'd bother the shit out of me. He's just taking it. He don't care. They're fucking with the ice. I don't got time for this shit. That's what's nice about this, is I can just skip through it. Should have been doing this the whole time. It's pretty late for me to be doing this, but I figured I might try it out. Why not? Since I'm gonna need to talk, I don't need to talk about these games, but I like the fact that I do a show about the games, loosely on the games. Even though I talk shit about that in the first episode, where I was like, I hate playing the podcast. Fuck 'em. Go to hell. Fuck Sergachev. He's got the puck right now. He's iced it. Or no, it's not icing. Bob's playing the puck like a cat. Him and Vasilevsky look like cats when they move around. They're so quick and agile. I love this goalie matchup so much. See, I forget all the fucking... I know Duclair's number 10 now. I don't know all the fucking players anymore. I do, but I don't. Oh, fuck. I do, but I don't. I would need to keep watching it. Like, I know I call the good players the hits, like music. You know the hits. You know their numbers. And then, like Cernak's numbers 81. Like, I probably knew that from watching them in 2020 through 2019 through now. That was awesome when Columbus beat Tampa, and when the Blackhawks beat Tampa. When the Lightning were playing Dallas in the final, I was in New Orleans, but then I came back home for the final. But I think both times I went, or a final game was on for Tampa, this guy's staring it right into the camera behind the bench, behind Coop. I was out to dinner at this nice restaurant. I literally think both times for the cup, Tampa won, which was good because it's like, and when they beat Montreal, that shit sucked. Like, Dallas, I was like, I don't really doesn't really bother me. But Montreal, that one was that was a good cup run. That was fun to watch, especially because what Winnipeg did to Edmonton. It was so funny to watch that happen in Winnipeg. See, it doesn't surprise me what's happening to Winnipeg right now. And you know how they prove all the haters wrong is by coming back and winning the series. It's literally what they have to do. And Florida did it last year, so if you want to be a team with balls, you're going to go to the Stanley Cup like Florida. Vegas did that when they went to the Cup the first time. They had balls. Dude, they did have balls. Like, I loved watching Vegas that year. That was some good hockey they played. They played the Kings, the Sharks. I forget who else they played. There's two broads behind Maurice. One's a grenade. But yeah, I'm excited for the games tomorrow. I didn't even bother watching the Dallas-Vegas game because I was at hockey. Then I came home. They don't have showers at the rink I play at, so you have to go home and shower. Plus, it's like I'm gonna go home and shower anyway. But shit. Florida got a penalty. It's hard for me to talk and pay attention to hockey. It's like playing a video game and talking, probably. It's probably a good exercise to get used to doing that. But yeah, I can make this stream long, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I might just do the hour. Think about hockey and current events, like see, I don't even know what's going on. I would have to research it. I don't know anything. I know what's going on currently in the NHL. That's the type of person I am. That's what I want to pay attention to. See, like, the CIA is listening to everything, so just pray to the CIA, like negotiate to them through the airwaves on what you want and what you will do, and negotiate. There is no negotiating with them, so you could just sign away your life and start doing whatever you want and return to work for them or some shit like that. I don't know. Oh. Reinhardt with a good short-handed effort. Look at me commentating on the game. I can't believe Sergachev is back. Yeah, I think I'm going to push this podcast so I can become a pro broadcaster at Barstool. And have a case race with Big Cat and Kevin Hart and Cuba Gooding Jr. I'm going to see if I can get those guys as my guests. And Mario Bosco and Lisa Ann. There's some Howard Stern stuff that could happen at that place. That's what it feels like, honestly. It's like Howard Stern at Sirius XM again. But only it's happening now, and it's a little different and weird. Listen, all I want is a nice, quiet office where everyone comes to and works. I don't know how much that's going to cost. I haven't looked into it. Yeah, just, I have to write books. Like, if I don't do that, I'm not going to have anything to sell. Well, I could sell artwork, but that's a pretty, I can sell books for more money. And then more artwork would sell because of the books. So I feel like the books will get everything moving. Well, the whole way to sell the books and the artwork is from the live shows. So once the books are good, then you can start worrying about all the live shit. Because how am I supposed to do the live shows without everything I need to sell and make it into a business? Why am I watching commercials? Some fucking bald asshole with his dog. I am Sergey Bobrovsky. Sergey is probably so cool. Sergey Bobrovsky is so cool. Everybody's a hang. Penalty, Tampa Bay Lightning. Anthony Cirelli. Come on, Tony. What the fuck? It's Al Pacino at the game. What team would Sonic the Hedgehog play for if he was a hockey player? The Toronto Maple Leafs. I think Japan should get a team and join the Pacific Division. Japan, the Katanas. That would be a sick fucking hockey team, Katanas. See, I could have said other shit, but I think Katanas is a nice name for everyone. It went from being hot in this bitch to being nice and cool in this bitch. I don't know if I like it. I like to live like a lizard. I like to live like Johnny Depp as Rango in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I mean, that movie did feel a little similar. Rango. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? In this terms, it's Rango or... fuck, what's that movie with Johnny Depp called? Fuck, what's it called? Hold on, let me research it. I think this is it. Hold on, folks. I'm looking away from the game. Oh my god, it's asking me if I'm a robot. And Tampa Bay has in the zone. Oh shit. Shot from the point has Bob fallen. Reinhardt with the puck. Gives it away. Fuck, I don't know who 24 is on Tampa. Is it? Fuck, I don't know who it is. I don't know any of these fucking players' names. Oh shit. Oh my god, how's that a penalty? Big hip check. Center in open ice. Saggy boobs. Saggy boobs behind the bench. 2-minute minor. Fuck, I hate that. Alright. What's that fucking movie called? The Johnny Depp movie. Yeah, what came first? Johnny Depp's Ringo or Johnny Depp's Private Resort? Those two movies are similar. That's what I was talking about. If you have seen Private Resort starring Johnny Depp, please like the video. If you have not seen Private Resort, please comment what is Private Resort. And then download the app Crackle and then watch it. But you might need a time machine in like 2012 to do this, so. In 2010, sorry. Tampa Bay power play. I hate Tampa Bay, but Braden Point, that guy's like a fucking snake on one leg on one ice skate. I met a sled hockey player before. His name's Brody. And I think I looked him up. I think he was on like the NHL Network or some shit. And I met him, and he won a gold medal for sled hockey. That's not a joke. That's serious. That might sound like a joke, but I guarantee you it's not. Mark my words. Test me in court. If I was good at editing, I would have put the Law and Order noise in there, but I'm not gonna do that. Because why would I do that? It made the noise in my head. That's good enough. If it makes it make the noise in my head, then why do I need to edit it? This is gonna sound retarded and crazy, but when I drove to where I live now, like from where I was moving, I listened to South Park commentaries the whole way. I've probably mentioned this before, but while I was driving in certain places, like certain songs were playing in my head, so I was like, do I really need to put the radio on if like I can hear these songs in my head? But if that's crazy, please like, comment, and subscribe below. And let me know what you think about that. Please like, comment, subscribe if you support, John Cooper as Tampa Bay's coach. No, but sometimes when I'm at work, I'll just like want to listen to a song and then I'll get stuck in my head. Or I'll listen to it in the morning and then it's just stuck in my head. Can't get it out of my head. So, that's life though. That probably happens to everyone. Everyone probably has songs stuck in their head all day. I'm gonna start saying that about everything. Yeah, well, that's just life. Everyone looks at Simpsons action figures on eBay. And Futurama, the video game, once in a while. The listings. Yep. Yeah, my dad used to just hop on eBay and check out how much Playboy the video game on Xbox was. He never bought it, but he just would always look. Yep. Yeah, I remember when the computers were fun. I remember that one game on Nickelodeon.com where it was around when the movie was coming out. The SpongeBob movie. The first one. The good one. And it was that game where it's like a 3D or you're like a 3D model of the Krabby Patty car. And you just drive around the area. I remember playing that shit so fucking much. Oh, fuck. Tampa scored. Man, I used to play... Those games were, like, something. Like, if I could play those games now, I would. Like, there is nothing like that anymore. The new internet sucks. I'm telling you, since, like, 2015 or 16, I saw this shit coming. Like, it was just, shit just started getting gay. In 2019, I saw this shit coming. This shit was gay. And then 2020 happened. I was like, this shit doesn't surprise me at all. What the fuck is going on? Think us young whippersnappers... And Sorelli scored, too. That's pissing me off even more. You think us young whippersnappers aren't aware of this horse shit? I don't know. What the fuck? What am I gonna do? The only thing I can do is just try and be able to play hockey and make my girlfriend happy and write books. Like, what the fuck? What difference am I gonna make doing anything? So let me keep working at my job, make money, and, you know, do what I gotta do. I will not bow, I will not break. Yeah, that song breaks out. Who's cooler? Benjamin from Breaking Benjamin, or Jared Leto? Like, comment, subscribe, comment what you would rather see, Breaking Benjamin or 30 Seconds to Mars in the comment section below. See, this is how old school I am. I don't want to be a streamer. I want to be a YouTuber. I hate streaming. I would do streaming if I had more of a following, but I don't have a following, so why would I stream? Is premiere the same thing as streaming? Cause my shit premieres. I don't know anything about this shit. I don't like dealing with this stuff. I want to write books. Me doing this YouTube stuff has not allowed me to write books. They're reviewing this play. Why am I watching this? Obviously, goaltender interference. I got work tomorrow. I don't got time for this. I have to review the play. No goal, Anthony Cirelli. This place goes off in Sunrise, Florida, like an AEW show. Oh, there. This is great. Well, I think this crowd is really breaking this roof off with how loud they are. See, this is why I don't have a professional job in media. Because who would hire me to talk over these games? A fucking idiot. But if Dave Portnoy really insists on me moving to Chicago to commentate on live streams and be a clown and do a case race, I will sit down with Big Cat. And me, Big Cat, Jared Leto, Bam Margera, Dave Chappelle. Oh shit, I gotta plug my laptop in before this shit dies. What the fuck? Alright. I might leave that metronome in because it's just fucking annoying to deal with. What was I talking about? Ozempic? No. I was talking about a case race at Barstool Sports as me hosting. And I would get my guests to be Mike Myers, who's the other guy? Oh, Jim Belushi. What was that one guy's name? He's really funny. Oh, Danny Masterson. Yeah, that was who it was. Yeah. It was it was Kevin James, Jared Leto, a guy dressed as the Burger King, and Edge from AEW. Now I remember. I had to stop the recording to go get my laptop charger. Tampa Bay is on the penalty kill. Barkov's out there with Kachuk. Oh, fuck. They almost scored. Barkov should have shot it. One of them should have shot it. I think Kachuk probably could have scored on that. I think Vasi knew he was going to pass it. Everyone knows they're going to pass. There's so much passing going on. Hurricanes. I like what Vancouver did. They would make like 3 or 4 passes, shoot. 3 or 4 passes, shoot. 3 passes. Make at least 2 or 3 passes. And then shoot. And then recover the rebound. That's honestly what all the winning teams do. That's what I notice is like they'll just get pucks deep and then hound them down. That's what they keep doing. And then they'll just like they'll just swing it up to the point and shoot on that. Man, this fucking air conditioning is booming. It was hot as fuck, so I turned it on. But now I'm like, I wish it wasn't so fucking expensive to have things to live. So I'm freezing. But I'm gonna be sweating like a fucking corn with butter on it when I go to bed, like I did earlier for my nap, my pregame nap. Man, I woke up so fucking... And then the fucking doctor's office calls me. They're like, we don't have your address right. I'm like, okay, what's my address? And they read me my address. And I was like, no, that's my fucking address. So, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for making me wait a month. Oh, what the fuck happened there at Center Ice? Thank you for making me wait a month while I had a fracture in my shoulder and not get checked out with an MRI that I needed. But we're going there soon. So, yeah, you know, they take their time. They have lots of patience. They got things they gotta do. I'm not fucking Canadian. I gotta pay for this shit anyway, so I might as well get fucking treated. The fuck is this? You're Canadian. All things said and done, I am happy to be an American. I love America. However, I do want to go travel and see the other parts of the world. I've never really traveled outside the country. I would even like to go to Canada, even though it's basically probably like here. Is it not? Like, there's no way it can't be that fucking different than America. I guarantee you it's got shitty crime, shitty traffic, shitty food, shitty bugs, shitty rats. The big cities. And smaller Canada. That's something a whole different. That's like Southern hospitality type stuff. I'm talking more big city. I would love to go to Montreal, watch a game there, or to Vancouver. Those are the 2 places I want to go to most. I feel like those are the 2 coolest cities in Canada. I would like to go to Toronto too, but pay me. Pay me to go. Or let's have a show and I'll pay for it. I would love to have a show. I want to have a show in Chicago, but I don't really do shows right now. I hurt my arm, so it was probably good that I wasn't doing shows. I don't want to have to practice music while my fucking arm's about to fall out of the socket. But I want to do more shows. I think that'll be fun and challenging. But make them better. They're kind of mid right now. They're cool, but they're mid. They can be better. I had one that I really liked. Like one show that I thought was the best out of all the ones I did. And that one worked because it was at a house party. But I want to learn how to DJ because I feel like that'd make things a lot easier to mix my beats. Cause I just want to play like beats. I don't want to play like full songs. Unless I start like mixing in songs with it. But if I'm just doing my solo stuff, I'll just like play certain shit on drums and like do like a mix. And I don't. If I can do like 20 minutes of that, I think I'll be good. Not 20 minutes, an hour. I need to do an hour of that. But I need to have at least 20 minutes ready. So that I can demo it off and then I can get my own slots and pick out who I'm gonna play with. That's what I wanna do. Maybe I should start getting into crypto. So I can get rich. That shit sounds so lame. Like, why the fuck would I want to do that? Like, I'd rather just rot at that point. Like, it's... Like, you can easily just, like... You can't easily, but you can at least try to do something where you can gain more money. For me, I don't know what that would be right now. Maybe selling something. Or going back to school to become like a cop or something. So there's never a shortage on that. I don't know, would you rather be a cop or in the military? Probably sounding gay. But that's a hard question. I think that's a legitimate question to ask. I think it's a Brian Griffin type question to ask in one of his books. I probably feel like Brian Griffin to people. People probably hate me. Yeah, that's just the thing with the libtards. They're libtarded. That's what Brian says. But if I was Brian, I would hate libtards. It would just be the same character, but he's actually kind of conservative. Like how Brian's kind of like has opinions, but his opinions are fucking gay. Because he's gay. And Stewie calls him out for it all the time. I'm sorry, that show's good. Like, I don't like that show. Get over it. Get over it. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? They're fighting. Fuck, this series is good. This could be the I don't know what happened, so this could be the last game. It's 0-0. End of the first. Brayden Point and Aaron Ekblad are fighting. Nikita Kucherov is smiling. It's never a good sign. Yeah, Aaron Ekblad beat the fuck out of Brayden Point. What do you think, chat? Like, comment, subscribe if you think Brayden Point would beat Aaron Ekblad in a fight. Thumbs down if you think John Cooper would win. If I have a video game channel and people listen to this who like video games, love video game stuff, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? What is all this shit? Like a Sonic the Hedgehog fan? Like myself? No, I used to watch nothing but like video game stuff at one point in my life. I love video games. Fucking, what the fuck is that guy's name? Larry Bundy Jr.? They talk about him on Oni Plays, but I used to watch him. I used to watch Game Grumps all the time. Like before I was autistic about, it's ESPN. Before I was autistic about Oni Plays, I used to be autistic about Game Grumps. Because Oni Plays wasn't around until, I remember they came back in 2016. And they started playing Pokemon. I'm sorry. They played a lot of stuff, but they came back with that Pokemon Red series. Like, there's so much content. That made me happy. I was there from the start. The start again, I don't know. I'm just a fan of that. I don't know. That's the one video game thing that I still kind of watch. Because I think it's definitely way harder for me to keep up with it now. I used to watch every episode every day, like not that long ago. I think from when I moved to where I moved and when I moved out, like the Sonic, like that Sonic Heroes playthrough lasted so long. I remember watching all of it. I'm trying to remember. They played Sonic Frontiers, and I liked that one a lot. I didn't watch it live though. Like, I watched it after the fact. I've been watching a lot of their stuff after the fact that's come out that I've really liked. I'm talking about Oni Plays like it's a fucking like TV series or something. It's just like it's like this but with those guys. Which is what's nice about it. See, if Cumtown did that, I'd watch it. I'd watch Nick play Red Dead and talk through it. I don't know why he doesn't do that. I think I've mentioned Cumtown in every episode of this. Because there's like two things to listen to. There's Oni Plays. Oh, let's go over Hagee. Let's fucking go. This guy's unreal. Getting his own rebound. Just all by himself. Man, sorry for the dead air. I was just watching that play. Tampa looked like me at beer league today without, like, Hedman's just standing there. Yeah, Tampa, that was not good. Yeah, I just noticed I was standing. I was just not talking. I was watching the game. See, it's a challenge. Now, here's the real question: is do I look for that in the recording and cut it out? See how long it was. It's long. But if you click on the screen, you'll see that your time is still moving. So if you didn't click out after that because you thought it was done, there should be more to come. We're in the second period. If I do this during the whole game, that would be amazing. I think that'd be a big feat in podcasting history. The day I did this episode be celebrated by tens of hundreds of people, about 1,500 people at one live event, and then no more after that because I'm bad with business and can't be consistent and make horrible business decisions and sour relationships early. Long-term damage of relationships. That's just my independent business. That's not... And it's all a joke. I haven't done that. I haven't done much. The fun thing about being a fucking music person and all this shit is that a lot of times, like, people look at it like it's pretend. So none of it really matters. It's like sports, kind of, but you're like LARPing as a fucking rocker wannabe, so. With me, I'm LARPing as cartoons I wish were real. That's all I want. Fuck, my neck hurts trying to sit with this fucking mic. Fuck. Try and lean over and talk into it. I don't even know if I need to talk into this fucker like how I do. People's People's car stereos are probably going through the roofs with how bassy my voice is. If I even have a bassy voice. There's a penalty. Let's go. Let's go, good guys. Good cats. Yeah, Reinhardt's having a good playoff. He's going to get paid regardless, I think. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know why I said that. We'll see what happens with him. Nice blonde behind the penalty box. A little thick, a little nice. One chick behind Maurice is just a mess. Yeah, Ray. That was fucking sweet. They're showing his goal again. It's beautiful. He just goes off. Like I said, it feels so good to celebrate like that there. I love Florida. I don't care if they beat the Canes last year. That was a good series. And you know what? They were the better team. Can't doubt that. Like, they were just so good. Oh. Good play, Vasilevsky, poking it in the air. I like Ekman Larson on this team, too. I like that. Honestly, I think if I wasn't at the bars drinking and watching it here, they would have won. Would have been good luck. The TV I was watching was fucking bogus. It was like a TV, it was like a flat screen from like 2010. It's nostalgic for me to have DirecTV now. Like when I go to my grandma's house, it's like I'm still watching stuff on VHS from when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, like, I had VHS and then VHS was done for. And then DVDs were super popular. And then DVDs are done for. And now there's like nothing. You have nothing and be happy with it. I have a ton of DVDs and I'm happy. I might not be happy all the time, but I'm happy most of the time. I think that's the most Canadian way to look at it. 15:53 left in the second period. Brandon Montour has the puck. He feeds it off to Reinhardt. Reinhardt dumps it in deep. Barkov goes after it. Rims it around to Tkachuk. Tkachuk loses it. Cirelli mishandles the puck. Up to Hagel. Back into the zone to Sergachev. And he dumps it down deep. Bobrovsky gets out of his net to play it. Montour carries the puck up. Passes up to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe with a pass attempt over in the middle. Knocked down by a Tampa Bay player. Anton Lundell. To Evan Rodriguez. Evan Rodriguez brings it into the zone. Rodriguez to Ekman Larson with a shot. Blocked away. Oh. Second power play unit is playing better than the first. Tarasenko with the puck to Ekman Larson. Who would have thought those two names would have been together? Big shot by Lundell. Lundell to Larson. Ekman Larson, that is. Oh, Tarasenko drops it. Fuck. God damn. Oh, Rodriguez. Oh, fuck. I love that guy, Evan Rodriguez. Is he Mexican? Who knows? Well, the Mexican fans probably like him. Rodriguez. They gotta have some fucking like Cuban fans over in Florida, right? There's tons of Latin people. I don't even know how you describe it. Latin, yeah. I am one of those people. I don't know how what do you want me to say, Mexican? Because to me, my people are Mexican. So, the fuck? Listen, if there's one thing I've learned about being a Mexican, So you're not always happy being Mexican, but you'll stick up for being Mexican no matter what. That's the most patriotic American thing I've said all day. Nah. Being a good Mexican is part of being a good American. Being a proud Mexican is part of being a good American. I think that's very important. Is this the most, I forgot what I said, but this could be the most libtard thing I've said all day too. Well, should I answer the question on who I like better, is Breaking Benjamins or Jared Leto? And the answer is obviously Jared Leto. How do you not pick that guy over Benjamin? H. John Benjamin's son. How do you not pick Jared Leto over Breaking Benjamin? Because here's the thing. Just because Mayor James Keenan is in a movie doesn't mean you're the best. You should be in movies if you're also a world famous rock star. Jared Leto is a good actor. He is in good movies. Requiem for a Dream is probably the best movie he's in. Or no. Or you can say that movie's probably the best, or Dallas Buyers Club. And his performance in Dallas Buyers Club is really out there, so it is hard to do. I don't know shit about acting, so like who am I? But plus it's a good movie. I don't think and he's not really in Fight Club enough for it to be a Jared Leto movie. That Catcher in the Rye movie. I call it a Catcher in the Rye movie because it's pretty similar. Catcher in the Rye movie. I forgot what it's even called. Chapter 27. I think there's 27 chapters in that book. That movie is alright. It's a hard movie to watch. Why would you want to watch that? It's about a man getting shot. That's the one thing Greg Hughes has done funny. Opie. There's a video where he's walking by the place where John Lennon got shot, and people are like standing and taking a picture, and he's like, yeah, he got shot there. Yeah, he got shot there. And then the people are like smiling, and then they look at him, and they're like waving, and then he's like, yeah, man got shot there, and they're like nodding their head like up and down, just smiling and nodding. And then they get their picture taken. He's like, yeah, take a picture. That was, you know, I'm a fucking douche if I'm quoting Opie and saying it's funny. You know, people are gonna fucking hate me for that. You know what I gotta say? Is fuck you. Opie did something funny. Get over it. It happens. Opie is funny unintentionally, for sure. He makes Patrice laugh once in a while, which is crazy to me. If that's crazy to you, please like the video. Ford is coming at them. They're on the power play. To Chuck. Oh, fuck. I can't say that fucking guy's name. I know. Tuchuk. How do you say it? How do you fucking remember to spell that fucking name, too? It's so annoying to spell. What other fucking name do you know like that? What is that? Is he like part Native American or something? That sounds like a Native American name or something. I know he's American. I think he's from St. Louis. God, I love Barkov. Remember when he got drafted? Didn't he get drafted with McKinnon? Is that the same draft? That guy is just a fucking animal. Like, he is like Bergeron. Except I kind of like Barkov better than Bergeron. I'm gonna be. Oh, we just shot the puck. It almost went in. Comment if you like Barkov over Bergeron. Am I a Forda's bias on that one? Am I biased towards Ford on that one? That's the better way to say it. When is Sam Bennett coming back? That's what I want to know. Vasilevsky with the beautiful glove save. 1 second left on the power play. They're going to have a 5-on-4 face-off in Tampa's zone. Get that fourth line out there. Make them work for it. Check them. Check them after they get off the power play. Tire them out. Paul Maurice. They're showing him at a different angle because that one girl is so hideous. I got the heartbeat of the drum on my arm. Let's make the most of tonight, 'cause we're gonna die young. See, she's talking about her heartbeat sensor tattoo. That's what she says, right? I got the heartbeat. I got the heartbeat of the drum on my arm. That's what she says, right? I heard that song when I was out and it hyped me up. See, when I hear music like that, like good pop music like that, and I'm out in a bar, it's like way more engaging than that country shit or that rap shit. Fuck that rap shit. It's for those fucking small dick retards in there. I like rap. I respect it. I just like the beats part of it the most. Like, I like a lot of rap beats a lot. I'd rather listen to like instrumentals. I call music instrumentals. Oh, you mean like instrumentals? Oh, I gotta skip through the commercials. I gotta remember to do that. This game's going by pretty quick. It's 9 minutes left in the second. And I haven't really felt winded too much. I don't even know how much time is. I have to remember to like write down what time I start. I am getting fucking sore. I am getting sore sitting in this spot. You know, my butt's really against this chair. It's lumbering, supporting my shoulder. And it's really going against my posture. Fuck, just try and sound like a complete dumbass, and then you'll sound Canadian. That's my opinion. Please like, dislike, subscribe, report the video if you disagree on my interpretation of a Canadian. There's somebody down in front of that. There's a penalty on Florida. Oh, it's Steven Stamkos. He's getting beat the fuck up. He's taking the lid off. No, he's not taking the lid off. Oh, I think he's got a tooth lost. A bald guy with his kid is looking at him. Lifting the kid up over the glass. To bang on it. Stamkos is at the bench. He's not getting off. There is a penalty on the play. High sticking on Anton Lundell. That's that guy's name, right? Anton? Boom. See, I feel like Oh, and he got Bob. That was a horrible penalty, dude. Bob was like, yo, that is not cool. I am Sergi. What the fuck? think that woman heard me, because I don't see her behind the bench. She's crying in her car with her friend. Call me ugly. Call me hideous. Studio. Copyright strike. Copywritten strike. How do you say it? Copyright strike. Copywritten by Natasha Benningfield. Feel the weight on your cock when I thrust it back and forth with my tight lip on pussy. No one else can fuck me in my asshole. See, we do the same shit as Come Town, except worse, and not as funny, and not original. Cause we're just rip-off artists. Is that If anyone remembers the show Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, please smash that like button, ring that bell. Follow me on Instagram if you remember the part from Foster's Home. I think it's the episode where they go to the mall and Blue is just calling everyone a rip-off artist and he kicks them. Is that what he says, rip-off artist? If that's what he said, that's probably one of the funniest things ever. Even though that show kind of... I might need to rewatch that show, because I did used to watch it a lot. I miss Cartoon Network. I think it's basically dead at this point. I don't know if they have one show that's like... Smiling Friends is literally the only thing that I think is current, that it has any legs to it. I think Rick and Morty had its heyday. I understand like how relevant it still is with like merch and viewership and stuff like that, but I just don't think it's like as groundbreaking as it was. It was definitely groundbreaking when it came out. Aqua Teen Hunger Force came out again, and I still... Oh, yes, let's go! My guy, Barkov. He's so good. He's like Leon, but in the East. Changed my mind on that opinion. Oh, Coop ain't happy. He's looking like his fucking wife told him to take her fucking shit-ass dog out. And then didn't make him a good fucking dinner or have his cook do it. She sent the cook home without making him something. That's what his face looked like. He was like a Karen fucking yelled at him at his golf club. I don't know why Coop's upset. Maybe I just didn't see something. There's a hot chick behind the glass, banging on the glass. I wish she would bang my head like that in an argument. The way she's hitting that glass. What the fuck was I even talking about before they scored? I don't even remember. Oh, I was talking about like Adult Swim, I think. Yeah. Aqua Teen came back. I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it. It took me forever to watch the new Squidbillies season when that came out. Like right when I lived at my grandma's before I moved. And right as I moved, like I was watching Adult Swim every night in 2021 or 2022. I was watching Adult Swim in 2022. Who else do you know that does that? Like on cable, like records it and watches it live. Who in 2022 do you know that watches it on cable? That's my age. Even as an adult. Fuck, Tampa scored. Sergi's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That was not cool. I was like one of the coolest people. He's so cool. Like the way he just nods his head. He's like, yeah, I will save it. He made a fucking amazing save before they scored. Who scored? Brandon Hagel? Oh no. It was Hedman. Oh, just a clean slap shot. Fucking missile pistol. Disgusting. They outworked them. Yeah, I want to watch the new Aqua Teen. I just haven't. I haven't watched this new Smiling Friends because it's not on Max yet. So how the fuck? I don't want to steal that. I want to watch it. I respect those people too much to steal it. I recorded at my girlfriend's house, and it was the puppet thing. I want to see the new episode. And it's been, like, spoiled for me already. I know what the new character looks like, and I haven't watched it. Bunch of shit. Put it on Max right away if it's going to be on TV. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Adult Swim. Like, you're my dream company to work for. But why? I know there's some legal horse shit behind it. Or because Zach hasn't been around that long or some shit. But that is a show that needs to be put on the air as soon as possible on the streaming service. Because that's where all the viewership is. That's where I'm watching new stuff. That's where I watch your shows at. Why do you keep taking stuff off too? I know it's not Adult Swim's fault. It's more of the big fucking company itself. But why are they taking off Dexter's Lab and all this other shit? Flintstones. I love watching the Flintstones. They took like most of the show off. They took most of the Looney Tunes off. Did they do that to Tom and Jerry? Huh? Did they? I don't fucking know. What's that movie they canceled? That fucking Roadrunner movie was gonna be good. That was gonna be the movie out of all of them, I think. I love the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie, and it looked like that, but better. I'm kind of tempted to watch that shitty fucking Tom and Jerry movie that came out. Kind of tempted. There's a movie right now, or what was it? What am I looking at right now? Someone Godzilla. Is this Apple TV? I saw like Adam Scott. Or he was on some Apple TV show. There's Jason. Oh yeah, it's Ted Lasso. Why am I watching fucking Apple TV? Kind of had a hype. They had something on there I kind of wanted to watch. I don't know what it was though. I forgot what it was. I'm a cartoons guy through thick and thin, and if I'm not watching cartoons, I'm watching like Frasier. I'm watching Married with Children now. I like Frasier. I like Seinfeld. I watch Curb too, but I'll count Curb and It's Always Sunny and Malcolm in the Middle as their own thing. We're talking 2D comedies is what I call them. They're sick because if you say sitcom, it's like, oh well, Malcolm in the Middle is a smitcom, and it's like, yeah, I know. So let's call it. Because then you say, oh, it's a one camera show, and they're like, what's that? And it's like, okay, well, you're right, it's a sitcom, but you know, if you be too clear with people, you're not clear enough, and if you're not clear enough, you're not clear enough. So it's not a smitcom. Go. Shit. Hagee almost had a breakaway. It was a slight breakaway. It was like a half breakaway. I ran out of water, so it's going to make this really hard to keep doing unless I stop it again. I wish Malcolm in the Middle was on DVD. That would be amazing. I don't know if it'd be amazing, but it'd be cool. Because I like that show a lot. And I'd probably buy like... That's the thing, I can't, like, there's shit I want to watch on DVD already, like Married with Children, but I got other stuff to watch, I got other things to do. What am I gonna fucking spend money on something I'm gonna barely watch, or I can watch it on my computer for free at night? Like, I'm gonna buy it at some point, just, I can't right now. Or if I get like an Amazon gift card or some shit from like one of my family members, I'll use it on that. I'll keep whistling my S's. I wish I had Married with Children on DVD. That's a good show. I'm really surprised at how raunchy it is. I didn't realize it was out. What year did that show come out? Married with Children release date is what I'm typing. That came out in 87. Damn. See, I didn't grow up in the 80s. And I also, it's not my favorite decade to hear about. It went from, yeah, it's 10 seasons, so it went to 87 and 97. The South Park guys always talk about how the 80s was soft and stuff. That show ain't soft. I don't think that show is soft. Dislike if you think that show is soft. Like if you think that show is raunchy and funny. I want to watch that movie Housebroken. I wish I can really take a time machine back to when I was a kid. And just tell myself to appreciate things right now. Because they're way better than they are in the future. And that's the weird part about where I am now, because all the same shit exists from when I was a kid. But I think like shit is just made so fucking way poorly, and like it's not even along. Like I get it how my parents say like, oh they don't build shit how they used to, but like shit just got like shit's just built way worse than it was like 10 years ago. So everything is just so cheap. People, fuck off. No goal. Mikhail Sergachev, whatever. Well, I'm gonna mute the, I'm gonna pause the broadcast real fast so I can get more water. I don't even know if you can hear that metronome or not. I'm so sorry for the unprofessionality, or whatever the word is. I don't know words, I can't speak, I'm not smart. I don't care. It's a shitty show. On a website with 1 billion people on it. I wish I can keep, my stomach kinda hurts, but I wish I can keep eating chocolate animal crackers right now. I know that would probably not pick up good on the mic, but I don't have a condenser mic, so it's not like, oh, I don't know if you can hear that fart. Oh, fuck, Cernak is getting into Chuck's face, trying to make him flinch. Fuck, I might have to stop it again, because I got shit. Holy fuck. God damn it. That home run, okay. If you eat frozen pizza, you're probably not eating the right frozen pizza. Now, DiGiorno's good. Red Baron's good. You know, most shit's good. The best frozen pizza is Home Run Inn Pizza. It's pretty expensive. It's usually like $10 for one. But I just got some on sale that were $8 for one, so I grabbed 3 of them. Because I basically got 3 for the price of 2. So I made one. Oh. Panthers are going crazy on their power play right now. Or back then, I should say. Oh, fuck. Reinhardt almost got one. God, that Montour is so good. Wish I could skate. I wish I was big and strong like him. There's no way I would have ever. Oh, Vasilevsky's playing so good. God, he's so good. What if the Blackhawks traded and got Vasilevsky? Frank Nazar for Andre Vasilevsky and 4 first-round picks. I wonder if Julian Breezewaugh would accept that trade. Czar for Andre Vasilevsky. That's probably one of the dumbest trade proposals out there. Him getting Brandon Hagel, that was a good move. Brandon Hagel's Nick Paul, honestly, they might as well just give Nick Paul and Brandon Hagel another ring, or like a ring. Because when I think of like their championship dynasty and shit, those two guys are part of it, absolutely. Especially because they went to the Cup the year after with them. And you could basically put Corey Perry's fucking name on that trophy. Any of those years. Just give the man his name on the trophy. He was there 3 times. Eric Stahl was there twice. And I don't know why no one picked him up this year. Like, I don't know. I don't think he would go to Toronto. See, Jason Spezza went to Toronto, and that was a fucking favor to Toronto, and they still to Matthews and Marner and Nylander. That was like a. Imagine if like Chris Pronger. It's like Chris Pronger playing for Philly. Almost. Like, imagine if Chris Pronger came out of retirement, was able to play and stuff, and then he went to a team to like go on a playoff run. Who's on? Tarasenko is kind of like that right now. I don't know. I was trying to think of like Ray Bourque type players on teams right now. Like Pavelski's obviously one. Everyone wants to win for that guy. Kyle Okposo. I would want to win for that guy. He's had a tough go of it being on Buffalo. Oh, what the fuck was that? A little fucking not cool hit on Barkov. I want Sam Bennett to come back. I miss that guy. Yeah, this game's pretty good. I don't feel like I'm doing myself any favors, but it's hard for me to even retain information about these games because I don't take notes on them, and it's hard for me to remember. It's a lot of shit. It's like I can tell you. It's kind of cool live because I can just say things that are happening as I see them. I don't have to like think about writing them. But I wonder what's gonna happen in the rest of this period. If Florida's gonna win or not. And then once they win or lose, I can go to bed. I swear to God, if this goes into overtime, I might have to skip through some of the overtime. I feel like I would have heard something about overtime, but to be fair, no one at the rink was watching the game. There's like barely anyone there even when I go. Like I said, there's no showers in the locker rooms. And there was no one downtown watching the Canes game. In double overtime on a Saturday. Like, am I a fucking retard for expecting things? You probably guess where I live, but am I a fucking dumbass for expecting things like that? Who wouldn't want to be out watching the Canes? It's the team. Can't wait. When the Blackhawks were in the playoffs, I knew they were gonna lose to Vegas. Like that was like Washington versus New York. Like everyone knew Chicago was gonna lose. I was surprised they were even there. That was fun when they beat Edmonton though. That was really fucking funny. See, I didn't mind Edmonton losing that year because the Blackhawks beat them. And it was kind of like a lesson for McDavid. Like, that was fucking awful. That wasn't as awful as getting swept by the Jets, though. I thought the Blackhawks won. That was a little more acceptable. I don't know. I need to believe it when I see it. McDavid lifts the cup. I don't want to say it feels like Ovechkin at all. But who knows if Edmonton will lift it or not. There's a chance he doesn't. I'll be the bearer of bad news and just mention that there's a chance he doesn't. Same with Matthews. Matthews, it seems way more likely that he never lifts the cup. Because they're so behind. Like, if you want to talk about like long-term success in the league right now and who has it and who should have it, like the Leafs should definitely have more playoff mileage than they do. But like Florida is like caught up to them. When they were like, Florida's like a whole different team they were 10 years ago. 5 years ago. Like, it's crazy like how insane Florida is. I've never seen this team play like this. Tampa's always been good. It's no fair. They're like Boston of the South. And poor Coyotes. They're gone. I love the Coyotes. It was my first game I went to away from Chicago. Saw them play the Kraken. I think I said this. I saw Phil Kessel was on the team. And he didn't warm up at all. He just sat on the side and talked to one of the equipment managers. Or one of the trainers. One of those fucking people. One of the behind the bench people. I think I can pull off the broadcast through the whole game. There's 15 minutes left in the third. It's a close game. It's 2-1. Chuck has the puck along the right boards. Vasilevsky scoops up Montour's shot. This podcast is sponsored by Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. That is me. Thank you, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman actually just gave me the Sonic the Hedgehog toy from McDonald's. Golden Sonic from the Sonic movie toy. I think it's Sonic movie 2. That's a very interesting topic of conversation you bring up, Mr. Tom Dangs. I was actually just researching prices of old Burger King toys on eBay. It's very coincidental that you bring that up. Hey, do you know what's crazy? Is that on my Crazy Weird Out There podcast, I was actually referring to that same stuff too and talking about it and also looking it up. It's like I used my words as a camera to show my audience what I was looking at. Wow, that's kind of like what podcasting is, and books and writing are. Just using your words to be a camera. I've never thought of it that way before until now. Yes. I think of it like that all the time. Yes. That's some funny stuff right there, folks. Very funny. If you think that's funny, please dislike the video. I think I should... I can't even say that. I'll probably get it deleted if I say that. I think I said my actual name. I think I edited it out. Because there has been stuff I've taken out and trimmed down and stuff. But that's making me think right now. And I think it was from the last one I recorded. I don't know. I did it before my nap and stuff, but so I should have deleted it. I was a little more lucid. Wasn't as tired. I'm pretty tired now, but I'm in a good mood and just enjoying my time off before to start the rest of the week. Yeah, we're gonna do this. It's not that late. I thought this was gonna take a lot more time, but I didn't realize that I can literally skip everything that makes watching this shit so fucking long. Why didn't I think of this earlier? I do like watching the games live. Like, it's just fun. It's just fun to do shit when it happens. Oh, his helmet's off. No idea who that guy is. I don't want to say who my least favorite players are in Tampa because it's a close game. Maybe I can go over that. Dude, cause I got so sick of watching them. Like, 2019 was hilarious. And they were always relevant in the 2010s, and I didn't really like them. I've never been a Tampa Bay fan. Call me crazy. I just don't like blue. I like the Canucks jerseys. They're blue. But I don't like Toronto. Toronto and fucking Tampa look exactly the same. Changed my fucking mind. Their jerseys are so fucking boring. They're so ugly. They're so bland. Detroit's jerseys are good. I'm gonna go through original 6 jerseys that are better than Toronto's. Toronto's last to me. Toronto or New York. New York's are pretty boring to me. New York's are better than Toronto's by far. Let's just get that straight. Number 1 is the Blackhawks, just because of how much detail and how good it is. Obviously, it's the Blackhawks. Number 2 is Montreal. It's just a unique jersey. Started a trend. Florida's jerseys look exactly like Montreal's, except different. They got like the same stripe, except they don't have the stripe in the back. I just noticed that. That looks weird. After that, trying to remember the fucking teams. Detroit's probably after that. Yeah, I like Detroit's jersey. I hate Detroit, but they got a fucking logo and jersey's nice. Detroit, New York, Toronto. I forgot about Boston. Boston's better than New York. Not as good as Detroit. Philly is better than... Who's better, Philly or Boston's jerseys? Probably Boston. It's because orange is so fucking nasty, and they literally have not changed it. Boston's got some cool iterations, so I'll give them extra points on that. St. Louis has way better jerseys than fucking Scamronto, and Tampa. Tampa, I don't know, their logo is kind of cool. It's just, I don't know, it's boring jersey. It's just all blue and white. Barkov in the zone, 3-on-3, and he shoots it in front of the net. Forking it over, turnover, right out of the zone. Ekman Larson with the puck up the boards, chips it in. They're going for a change. Vasilevsky plays the puck. I don't know who this defenseman is. Brandon Hagel trying to fight off. Who else is from that era? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has way better jerseys than. I don't think they're better than Boston's, but they're better than New York's. Are they better than New York's? I definitely like how much more like the New York Rangers, like you never even see like any interpretation of what the fucking Ranger looks like. I like the Statue of Liberty shit. Yeah, we don't really like fucking cartoon characters or fucking pictures of Native Americans on our fucking sports teams. Yeah, forget about it. We like the Knicks. I mean, as I don't know. I think the Red Wings are way cooler logo. Let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when the teams came in the league. I know, what's it called is next. Vancouver and Buffalo. I love Buffalo's fucking goat head jerseys. They should just go back to that. Build a new arena. Man, they could get a new arena if, well, one, the Bills have an arena, so people aren't going to want to pay for that shit at all. They need a new arena. That place looks like fucking dog sin. Let's go, Florida Barkov. Let's go. The Florida Barkovs. Yeah, I'd probably say dumb shit on here. Like my name. I don't know. No one wants to listen to this. Unless you're like, find this and you're like, oh, this is like a niche thing for me. This is something I can listen to while playing fucking Forza and Xbox 360. Is that Kachuk or Barkov? I don't even know. It doesn't matter because both of them showing good leadership by getting that goal. Especially Barkov, man. He's just such a fucking beast. And Kachuk just is so energetic. Like, you want that shit. It's 3-1, 8:54, third period. Oh, my neck hurts. His first career multi-goal game. This guy is living life right now. I really like it. It's been. I've never seen Florida this good. Not like I'm meaning like this era. Like this era started in like 2021. That Florida versus Tampa series was so good. That game 1 was so good. The one before they got swept, the one where they got swept was awful. This one is like number 2. That first one was just fucking chaotic as fuck. They were hitting each other so hard. This one's been pretty good. This series, I like this matchup a lot. And it's a tough first series for Florida. I think it's more of a statement if they win. How they're winning against Tampa versus how they won against Boston. I think it gives them, I don't know. That win against Boston definitely gave them some fucking shit on their dick, but if they beat Tampa, it's like a statement. Like, yeah, fuck Tampa. We don't want them here either. Fuck them. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I was making fun of that podcast guy. I don't know if he makes music or not, so if he makes music, if the music I heard on his thing was him, it's definitely better than what I make. I don't know if that's him making the music, but he's posting music. But podcasts are boring. You can easily say like, oh, he's talking shit about me, but at least I'm actually like, know what I'm talking about. Here's what I say to that. Why am I watching commercials? That's not what I say to that. I say, who cares about podcasts? Let's focus on it. Because podcasts are throwaway content for people who actually make stuff. That's my opinion. That's what I saw the Oni Plays people do. That's what I see them do with Oni Plays. It's like a podcast. it's content they can put out for free and get money and support and fan base. Like they just had a fucking, they were just at a con or some shit. I wish I could go to that shit. I'm never gonna meet those guys ever. I'm never gonna meet anybody I want to work with. I'm never gonna work with anybody because I'm not good enough. But that's why I'm trying to get better. That's why I pay rent to live in this apartment so I could just keep writing and getting better. Oh, Tarasenko's nose is bleeding. Can he play like that? I don't think he can. That guy's massive. I don't think I realize how big these guys are on the ice. I don't know if they're like big like wrestlers, but they're definitely big. You know? Fucking wrestling. Play a sport. Wrestling's no sport. I mean, it's cool, but... We got 7:42. Me talking over this game is definitely gonna happen. Was it funny? Maybe. Was it about hockey? Definitely. See, that's why it's good to have no goal in terms of this shit. Because I didn't say this is a hockey podcast, but I'm doing it because hockey's going on and something for me to talk about. And I didn't say this is supposed to be a funny podcast, so. But it can also be funny, so. That's why I don't need to do stand-up to be funny, but I can just say, because I'm a writer, so I can just say I'm joking. So I have that type of immunity that comics have, where it's like, oh, I'm just joking. I'm just messing around too. I'm just sitting here with my Sonic action figure that rolls back and forth. Won't wind up. I'm just watching hockey like the rest of Canada. And not where I live. Everyone's watching horse shit. It's summertime too. It feels really nice where I'm at. I definitely don't miss Chicago weather, that's for sure. I miss Chicago food and venues because they're really close by. But yeah, the continuing saga of the Avril Lavigne concert. I want to go to it, but do I want to spend that much time and money to go to Avril Lavigne? I don't think so. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, share this video. Clip this part. Do what you have to do to get Avril Lavigne's attention. To have me go to one of her shows backstage to meet her. And then have her sign a hockey puck. And then I go home. I say thank you. That's all. She doesn't have to talk to me forever. Say hello, and I'll just ask her if she likes the Leafs, and then I'll say I like the Blackhawks, and then I'll just tell her that she's the first music I listened to. Why am I watching the commercials? She's the first music I listened to. And then I just walk away without trying to be too embarrassing. That's what I did when I met Patrick Kane. I just tried to be nice. And then I walked away. I met him at where I used to work while I was working. And I was trying not to be a cringe lord. That's one of my favorite people I met. Was Patrick Kane. Just because he's Patrick Kane. Who's Vince Vaughn? I know who Patrick Kane is. Nah, I'm just kidding, Vince. Please be on my show. Please. Imagine if I had Vince Vaughn on my show. How awesome that would be. I just talking. It's just this, but Vince Vaughn is here with me watching the game. At my shitty or he's on his phone while I do this show. not talking to me. That would be funny. I wonder if Vince Vaughn knows Tim Allen. I wonder if they're friends. Imagine if Tim Allen was on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Or Jared Leto. Imagine Jared Leto on Curb Your Enthusiasm. But he's like, oh my god, Jared Leto is like, what's that word, method acting as a Jewish person? That would be fucking hilarious. Amy Schumer was on that. Sean Penn was on that show. Amy Schumer. There's a lot of people I don't really like that were on that show. Just makes me. Vince Vaughn is on that show. That's why I was thinking about Curb, because I mentioned Vince Vaughn. I like how Vince Vaughn. Oh, let's go! Florida's moving on. Is that Stenlin? Is that 82? Yep. One timer. Bro. Safine. Avril Lavigne. Is that Montour? Who scored that? I think it was Stenlin. Guys, some hot girls. There's a hot blonde mom. It was Rodriguez. Fucking Mexican. My Mexican. He's not Mexican. I think he's something else. I think he's like Spanish or some shit. If he's Mexican, that would be sweet. So then I could tell my fucking Mexican friend Rodriguez is the player to watch. I wish there was... Dude, Mexican hockey players, that'd be so sweet. They're small and fast and stocky. Oh, they can so be hockey players. Those stocky motherfuckers. One day, the NHL is going to be more diverse. Oh, another point-blank shot by Verhaeghe. NHL is going to be more diverse sooner rather than later. That's going to be sweet. Get all the races involved. Not just whites. I want more Asian hockey players too. That'd be sweet. So everyone play. This is my Democrat speech of the evening. Wait, you're for inclusion of races? That means you vote when I vote. I don't even want to talk about this shit. What's important is that the Florida Panthers are going to be moving on. If Tampa can get 3 goals in 4.5 minutes, I will be impressed. But tickle me pink and call me silly. I don't think what I said was straight. Meaning, I don't think Tampa Bay is. It was a good season, Kucherov, but I don't think Tampa Bay is getting back in this. And they hit the empty netter. Oh shit! 2 first-round exits. Tampa Bay. That's what I like to see. Rest up, Florida. You got Boston up next, and they want you next. Stammer. Yeah, this website I use is nice. I could just watch the games that happen. They're still on the website. Terrific playoff by Carter Verhaeghe so far. Great game by him. He came to play tonight. Today was my first game back after injury. Quote unquote injury. No, my arm was fucked up. Like, I went to work the next day. I couldn't even lift my arm up. It was bad. It was bad. It was really, really bad. What are we gonna do? I can't lift up my arm. But I made it through. Sold some shit. Handled shit. Got shit done. She's an easy lover. I got that song stuck in my head from this weekend. It was a fun week. It was a good week. Lots of stuff's going on because of where I live. People going out to party and stuff, so it's pretty lively here right now. So I'm enjoying that. I'll probably go out this weekend again. Enjoy it while the games are on. And then once the games are done, I'm not going out until I go home to Chicago. It's going to be too hot in the summer here, so I'm enjoying the weather now while I can. And they always do fun shit downtown. That looks fun, but I'm always at work while it's going down. We in the club. It's going down. Meet me in the mall. That's going down. Bobby, 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 Bobby. I am fucking Sergi. What is up, bro? Okay. Oh, Coochie Coo broke his stick on the bench, almost hitting his fucking teammate. I fucking hate Kucherov. So annoying. He's like the Mitch Marner of teams that are good. Except he is good. And he's a playoff performer. I'm sorry, but Mitch Marner's just fucking not it. I already knew this shit. I knew shit a while ago. Everyone's gonna say that though. Everyone's gonna be like, well, I told you the Leafs needed to get rid of Marner. I told you Keefe wasn't the answer. I fucking hate John Tavares. Fuck him. He's not worth the money he got. He fucking fleeced that team. That's not what a leader does. A leader leads his team to victory. What has not happened in Toronto? Very much victory. They got out of one fucking series and then fucking cradled. They did not step it up once they got there. They fucking were like, oh, this is hard, and then gave up. Fucking trust fund baby type play like Mark Scheifele. That's the thing, like, you see how these guys play? There we go, Florida's moving on, 6-1. You see like Marner and stuff, and you know, you've heard things, and he's like, he's got to be a trust fund baby. Like, who in the NHL isn't, and who is? That's a list I would like to see, is along with the Epstein list, and like maps of hidden treasures and stuff like that. CIA like paperwork, things like that. I'm actually gonna watch the handshake line because I do like to watch that. And I didn't even get to watch it with Washington. I forgot what I was fucking doing, but I was busy. Or I was with my girlfriend. I was watching the Vancouver game. Why would I watch that game when I can watch the Vancouver game? Not what I mean, Jelly Bean. Oh, hey, it's fucking Jelly Roll, dude. That guy rules. He's like fat. And he has face tattoos, and he's good at singing. No offense to you, Jelly Roll, as a person. I'm making fun of what I imagine, like, my family members telling me about you. Who probably know who you are. I don't know who you are. I'm just making fun of you, because I'm a small man. I'm a small man there. That's it. I did it. I broadcast through the whole game. Look at me using that term broadcast like I have a fucking big cock or something. I got a Mia Isabella cock. What? Who the fuck is that? Wait, what? Oh, and they're ending it early. They had 8 seconds left, and the Rats are coming on the ice very lightly. The Florida fans know that. Now, they've been here, done that now. They went to the Cup final. They want to go again. They ain't going to throw all their Rats on the ice now. They're going to wait till Paul Maurice leads them to victory like a good leader. Unlike Sheldon Keefe. God, I see some hot Latinas in the crowd. Thick. Thick like a bick. Thick like a bick. That bitch be thick like a bick. Man, I should be a rapper. Should quit my job. Should move to Atlanta. Become a rapper. Get into harder drugs. Live a more cultural lifestyle. Culturally. Why are they just showing Stamkos? Because it could be his last game as a Lightning. If they're smart, they'll sign him back for $1 million. Show the other players. God damn, I could get it. He's so far ahead the line, too. Show the other players, you cunt. Dude, these video directors are horrible. Like, they show the wrong highlights. They show horrible angles. They show things that have, like, no reason being there with no, like... They stop clips halfway in the middle of it to cut back to the game. The announcers will be talking about one thing, and the video crew will show another thing. It's like, get locked in. Figure it out. Like, I've seen how it works behind the scenes. Whoever is in charge of the highlights and shit at ESPN, they just haven't put somebody who knows hockey in charge, is what I'm saying. You could tell. You could tell by the way they show highlights that they don't know hockey. And it's a problem ESPN's got nipped in the butt. I haven't heard any of these spirit salesmen. No, I can't call them that, because then they'll never have the podcast. They'll never have me on the podcast. You'll never hear the... Oh, they're saying what's up to Declare, because they know him. That's their boy. Man, that's gotta suck for Declare. I'd rather be on the Panthers than the Lightning any day. Let's go. They're out. Let's give some finger snaps to Tampa being out of the playoffs. No more having to see Kucherov and his pouty ass behavior, his Mitch Marner type antics. One of the greatest plays I've ever seen was when Kucherov got that like lob pass and he flicked it up the point and they scored. So fucking good against the Islanders, and they blew them the fuck out in the bubble. God, that bubble sucked. God, what a fucking shitty time. In the year after that too, when Montreal went on the run, what a fucking what a kick in the dick to the fans. Horseshit COVID. Bullshit. They could have had more people in attendance. There, that's the most Republican thing I said today. I've said it all. Damn, who's that? Oh shit. Whoops, I accidentally sat on my screenshot. Taking a picture of the flag girl. Her fat ass. Dude, that flag girl has a nice big behind. Okay, it's Catherine Tappan interviewing Kachuk. So I watched the Florida game. I'm very happy that Florida won. We did it live on the air. I watched it. I think that was a fun thing to do. Let's look up VGK Dallas. And why do I have to do this I'm not a robot thing? I just did this. And then I'm going to go to bed. Or I'm going to watch Married with Children. That's what I'm going to do. And then fall asleep. 4-2 Dallas. Tied 2-2. That's very good. Because now I'm going to watch the series. Now that it's tied up. And now that one series is done. Let's see the schedule tomorrow. So I'm going to do the show tomorrow too. I might do it live too. Because this was way easier than me watching the game separately and then what a fucking waste of time that would be. Okay, I'm not turning my VPN off, so I think, yeah, it's okay. I'm adjusting the time change with my VPN. It looks like Boston's on at 7. Carolina and Islanders are on at 7:30. And then I want to say 10:30 and 11. Jets, Avalanche, Canucks, Predators. Excited for both of those games. So who plays who? Florida's gonna play Boston or Toronto, and then Carolina's gonna play, or New York is gonna play Carolina or Islanders. Everyone's like New York, Carolina, New York, Carolina. I've seen teams lose. I've seen teams win. I'm just gonna say what if. I'm not gonna be too confident about anything ever, even if I think the Canes are way better than the Islanders. Jets and Avalanche will play Vegas or Dallas, which that's going to be crazy. And then, right? And then Canucks play Oilers or Kings. Yeah. Canucks or Predators play Oilers or Kings, I believe so. So, yeah, the second round should be fucking nuts. Like, say what you will about these first rounds, but these second rounds are going to, I think, gonna go off. Not off, but like we're gonna have like similar to like how Florida Carolina was last year, like very tight games. Hopefully no sweeps, because I feel like that could lead to sweeps, like very defensive type games. The Jets don't have the Avalanche. Is just gonna keep fucking wanting to score. So if you can really test them on their defense, like I think Winnipeg did. I think Winnipeg got lucky too that Georgiev wasn't playing that good. Burn me to the cross, Jets fans. Burn me at the cross, because I'm not a Jets fan. I don't know what to tell you. And Flames, I was just thinking about the Flames. They're not even relevant right now. I don't know why I was thinking them or bringing them up right now. The Flames had me all in. Like, I love the Flames. When they had like Kachuk, Giordano had that good season. They lost to the Avalanche, beat the Jets once in the play-in round, and then that was it with that era. They played they beat Dallas once, and played, and we got one Battle of Alberta with McDavid. What a disappointing fucking. What a disappointment. That Kachuk leaving made happen. Look what Kachuk leaving did to that team, is what I'm trying to say. Mitch Marner is gonna leave the Leafs one way or the other. John Tavares doesn't need to be there. Like dude, they're gonna have so much cap space once he's done. Oh my god, if they sign him over $3 million, they're crazy. Patrick Kane gets paid less, and Patrick Kane is a winner. That's what I gotta say about that. Patrick Kane's a winner. John Tavares is not.